Hello. So let me just start by saying, what an amazing season. What an amazing season. I loved it so much, honest to God. I will recommend that to literally everyone because it was that fucking good, okay? Like, oh my God, just... It was so good. It was so good. Well, like, that's that everything has come full circle. Like, it's technically done. The whole story that they've started since, like, the beginning is technically done, right? So good. So good. I am very happy. I wasn't really sure what to expect from the season. I mean, obviously I knew they were going to get Mugman out of hell. I didn't know how much to expect. I mean, then we get like a backstory on Chalice, like everything. She grew up in an orphanage. She died when she was a bit older after escaping said orphanage. And after she died, she wound up in hell with the devil. And the devil basically said to her, I'll bring you back to life. I can only bring you, like, I'll give you, what did I say? I'll give you a physical form so you can dance, because you love dancing. But it's like, you're gonna owe me a favor. And she agreed to that deal. And then he eventually called in the favor when he saw her hanging with Cuphead and Mugman. The two that had kind of destroyed hell before leaving. It does not matter if you are fucking get away from that. Get away. Fucking nightmares, these pieces of shit are. I would destroy my shovels killing them, they're infuriating. Anyway. I really thought those fortunes were gonna mean something at the end of it. It's like, do they? I don't know. Like, they get fortunes in episode 9, I want to say. And what it basically was, like, Chalice got a picture of the devil. Mugman got one, and he said that he's a tough cookie, which that is very true. Cuphead was something about your lack of common sense will be your downfall. And isn't that just so true? So now it's like, did those mean anything? Are we gonna see those? Have we already seen those? Or are we going to in the event of potential new episodes? Like, that's my whole question. You shut the fuck up. I don't care what you think about my question. Oh, nice. Thank God. They are so infuriating. But it's like, it's interesting how it ends. It ends how it started. This whole thing started with, you know, Cuphead and the devil. Technically, even if they weren't even making a deal. And then it ended kind of like that. Cuphead made a deal. You beat me in a game of rock, paper, scissors. You can have our souls. Hang on, I need to do something with my laptop to make sure it stays on. Because I just goes to sleep if I don't do this. There you go. So yeah. I did like the episode where they're trying to deliver this box of exploding shoes, and Mugman and Chalice kept fighting over it. That was funny. Mugman really got into the role of Tallulah. I did love Tallulah. I'm like, wow, you're gonna throw Tallulah to the sidelines, are you? Justice for Tallulah. I was like, the shoes did look nice, but still, exploding shoes. The fact that pork rind was gonna run out and stop them from exploding, like he cares, and then it's the way he just regrets it so much. The one episode that confused me was the one right for Chalice's backstory. Where it was like, I did not even get it at first that it was Chalice, but it was like Elder Kettle and fireworks. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, putting fireworks in their room to set off and then giving them gifts, which are more fireworks. And then it's like, how do you know how to dance like Chalice and, you know, charm your way into getting things? I'm like, is that Chalice? Oh my god, is that Chalice? I get so excited. Oh boy, the Cuphead fans I follow are awake and watching it. It took me nearly 3 hours. I had to pause the first episode because someone wanted to talk to me. Like, I went right into Netflix the minute the clock hit 8 and there it was. And then just started watching immediately after. I was like, here's the thing. I would love more episodes of it, right? I would love that. I really, really would. At the same time, I'm also like, I'm fine with whatever ends up happening. Because, you know, we could try. So many people could watch this and Netflix still might decide that it's not good enough. I'm just saying that is potentially what could happen. If that ends up what's happening, I'm just gonna be like, well, you know what? They gave us like a full story and 3 seasons and it had a happy ending at least. That's fine with me. A lot of people are not gonna think the same, so whatever. I did find it very interesting. Like, how the hell? It's like a story that connects all 3, like, not just Cuphead and Mugman, Chalice as well. And it involves all 3 of them, and it's crazy how they managed to tell that story. Hardly see in this dark. And yet refuse to do anything about it. By now. I'll look for something. I don't put blocks in here, but I can't really see how deep it is. Or place for that matter. Like, this is... Isn't this too high? And then I come in and then take it like a step down? Yes, I do. I'm gonna know my family so much of Cuphead episodes this weekend. I'm so glad that had a happy ending though. I was worried, I was like, I don't think they're gonna cliffhanger us, but what if they do? And I was like wondering, like, it said it would be an ending the game fans would love, and then I started overthinking like, oh god, what the fuck does that mean? Nothing, it just means, the Devil's Casino is showing. And well, Mugman and Chalice are like, yeah, we're not going near that, and then Cuphead's already ran off. Typical, he's never gonna learn. I am very curious as to what could happen if there's more episodes, I will admit. Very curious. But of course, am I still at the stage of what happens, yeah. It is so. I loved Dice in the new episodes. It was kind of funny though. Like, I literally did not even think for a second that he was going to be bad. So then I'm just so shocked when he turns on. And he's like, no, I was going to trick the cop so I could, you know, get his soul. That was shocking. But Devil has to admit, I need you around. I need that razzle dazzle. These meetings with Stickler are so boring. Please come help. He and Henchman were literally just falling asleep at the table listening to Stickler. Just go on and on and on. Just, I would get exhausted too. By the way, there is an elf Stickler, like, at Santa's workshop. I loved the Christmas episodes. Devil's Christmas was very good though. Devil got turned into Santa for a bit. That was entertaining. But like, I did watch Devil continuously trying to break Mugman's spirit. Nothing worked. Nothing. Henchman gotta go on his vacation. Devil tried to cheat by like changing the time, trying to buy himself more time. And Henchman found out, because of course he did. He's like, oh, boss, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Leaving Devil to go in this whole run that you really hear most of. And then Henchman notices, oh, Mugman's escaping with Cuphead. Boss, don't interrupt me when I'm speaking. Boss! And I was like, oh, Henchman, why didn't you tell me Cuphead was here? I'm just like, oh my god. What was interesting was Mugman just getting irritated at the Devil and Cuphead because like, oh my god, they're so competitive. And it's like, Devil made a small deal, I say small, that he would give Mugman back if he got his pitchfork. So they were trying to do that and Devil's like, okay, unfree, and Cuphead would be like, wait, unfree or after free? Why would it be after free? Just do it on free. And they kept arguing about it until Mugman's like, would you just do it already? That's what basically happened at the end. Like, what basically happened was, well, Cuphead won, ultimately. Devil just kept challenging. I guess he just couldn't, like, let himself lose that easy, huh? And Mugman eventually had to step in. It's like, okay, just stop, okay? You lost, get over it, leave us alone. But nope. Just said nope to the devil and just kept pushing his brother out. It was amusing. Shit. Must have missed this. The devil acted like a cat in one of the episodes. He had to go and get a soul because Stickler says, okay, you're in trouble. You're not going to be allowed to use some of these things until you go get a soul. Literally any soul to fill our quota. Like, henchman, his pitchfork, his throne, his paintings. Basically anything, everything he liked got taken away from him. As like a punishment type thing. It was amusing. I was like, oh my god, fine. So he went up to the surface to try and find a soul. He did eventually find one, but unfortunately after he got to the surface, Elder Kettle kind of hit him with a car. He was being very, very weird that episode. The devil's a huge kitty cat though. That's what they found out. He acts like a cat. He got treated like one and then started acting like one. Plus, turns out he likes playing with balls of wool while no one else is around. He told Stickler and Henchman to go away because he was busy, and the two of them left, and then he starts playing with this ball of wool, which it was adorable. He's a fucking devil, and he has a cute side, you know that? How are we doing up here? Still working for it. Jesus, oh god, okay. House. I don't fuck about with lightning. Whenever I hear that, I just run for cover. It's too terrifying, it's too loud, just sleep. Yeah, sleep holding a shovel for protection. Good dog. How do I not have any more shovels? Any more than that shovels? Fuck it, we'll just go do this and then come back. Why? Mostly because I can't be bothered. Got a lot of stuff in here to do. So when Chalice's episode came out, I was honestly wondering if she was speaking to anyone. Because she was talking, like, telling somebody her whole life story. When she started out at the orphanage, up to when she actually befriended Cuphead and Mugman. Like, her best friends. The only people aside from herself that she's ever really looked out for. That's incredibly sweet. So it turns out she was saying all that to a henchman, and they're slowly going down the elevator. I was like, oof, that's harsh. This is the last conversation you have before you're kind of deaf. It's because she refused to get their souls. Like, they nearly, like, willingly signed the contract, no question, just because Chalice asked them to. And then she stopped them at the last minute. She's like, wait, no, don't. I made a deal with the devil. I'm sorry, I can't do this. Then Devil's like, well, I guess I'll just have to kill you. And she's like, oh, at least I'll die being the greatest dancer in the world. And he's like, excuse you? No, I'm the greatest dancer. Well, I guess we'll never know. So Devil delayed it so they could do a dance competition, which she ended up losing, which is when Cuphead stepped in, put his and his brother's souls in the line, all in a game of rock, paper, scissors. But here's the thing, he's like, I have an 80% chance, 85% chance of winning. They're like, you have a 50% chance. Wait, really? If only I had known that a week ago. It was pretty funny when the devil was trying to break Mugman's spirit and he was just having none of it, because it was like, how long do you think you've been down here? I don't know, a couple days. Oh, Mugman. It's been 80 years. Your brother is now dead. And Mugman's just like, oh great, so he's here then. So, no, I'm afraid he's up there. I don't buy it. It's like basically saying, yeah, my brother's not nice enough to go to heaven. He's definitely gonna be here. Sorry, sheep! I was not trying to hit the sheep, I swear. It's like Mugman's implying that he knows his brother's, like, wicked enough to go to hell. That's the funny part. That's how he calls bullshit on the devil. Alright. That is all of this level cleared. Which means, when I get more shovels, we're going down a bit. We're gonna go do the thing. Craft the shovels. Whiff, whiff. See, 64 of it's a cobblestone. Should probably dump some of the stuff before we get started. Shush, dog. What makes sticks? Oh, for the love of God. Who let me play Minecraft? There. Whoa. This is gonna be so many shovels. We're just gonna completely max it. Cool. Alright, let's go. Hey, Wolfie. Oh, if I hit a wolf as well, this is not going to be my day. I feel so bad for hitting that sheep. Don't talk and shovel at the same time. Oh god, big scary cave. Yeah, I gotta cover that up. I do think, like, if Cuphead Show does get renewed, I am kind of curious how they would continue it. I don't think we're gonna get much casino stuff. I'd love to get casino stuff, don't get me wrong. We'll just need to see what Netflix says and then take it from there. There's ideas in the works already for if there's, like, new episodes to be had, which I really like the sound of that, honestly. Stickler was so... He was funny and he was a bit annoying. Because, like, what was it? I think it was the last episode. Chalice is trying to delay having to go off and do the favor. So she actually gets able to dance with her. It was so cute. And then we get henchmen sitting in the sidelines, like, cheering them. It was so adorable. And then Stickler had to ruin it and remind Devil, you're meant to be doing this favor thing. I'm like, oh, Stickler. Stickler, Stickler, freaking Stickler. Always ruining everything. don't know why Instagram notifications are so loud, like unnecessarily loud. What is he even doing beyond being the loudest, most annoying thing ever? Literally nothing. I'm so tired to keep going. I'm so tired. Too tired. It's a long week. A long week. I'll see you next week, okay? Bye.